Welcome to JB's RCs, everybody. Today we're looking at the SCA1E Coyote. This is by Carisma. Really like the look of this truck. In the videos I watched, make it look even better when it's out on the trail. It's not a licensed body of any sort, but it does look like an old 50s style pickup truck. It's got the rear mirrors up on the fenders, and they are chrome, as well as the door handles and the windshield wipers. Chrome front grille, does have those turn signals in there on the hood, which is nice. Good looking tires, just an overall great looking truck. Just took this out of the box, and I'm going to say for sure this is one of the best packed RCs that I've ever received. There was foam and plastic and straps and cardboard and all sorts of stuff in there holding it in place. So as we see here, that's your frame, chassis, solid axles, double triangulated four-link suspension. It's got a steel C-section, ladder chassis, trail-ready layout, 35-turn motor, centrally mounted tranny, waterproof LiPo-safe ESC with crawler mode, quality high torque metal gears steering servo, front bumper with shackles and a winch mount. And it does come with a rear bumper as well if you want to use it. True bead-lock wheels and high grip tires, and they are nice and soft. Fully adjustable FHSS 2.4 gig TH receiver, and they also said it's very responsive receiver as well. We're hoping it's not going to be too jumpy. That's what the receiver looks like there. Of course, we got our receiver in a waterproof box. We got the transmission, drivetrain, front side there. Steering servo is axle mounted. It's one thing I'm not too happy about. I do love the look of the chassis mounted steering servos. You can see there it's all the way down on the axle. Just doesn't look as real when you're getting down, especially with those lower shots when you're climbing over stuff. Of course, we got the 4-link rear, 4-link front, and then the WP 1040 brushed crawler ESC, again LiPo ready. And this truck is one of their very first as well that is a true RTR. You get everything in the box that you will need. Let me show you real quick. We'll explain this. So most RTRs you need to buy a battery for, at least a battery for the vehicle itself, and also a charger for that battery. Not very many come with everything. Now some that do come with a battery for the car and a charger don't come with batteries for the remote, so you still have to go buy those. This truck, however, comes with everything. So as you can see there, you got your 4 AA batteries for the remote. In here we have an extra rear bumper, front bumper, just in case you want to take the included front bumper off that already has the shackles and all that. You can take that off and just put a regular chrome bumper on there. And then it comes with the rear. So this one here, it already has a rear bumper that's chrome on it that you can take off and then put this bumper on. So with the black bumpers on, it'd be better for crawling. You're approaching just descent angles, and that way you're bumping against rocks. It's not gonna be able to hurt anything. If you're just doing some trail riding and you're not doing much for crawling and you're not trying to worry about bumping into stuff, you can put the chrome bumpers on the front. It'll make it look more like a real truck. So that's an awesome option that they give you. There is a charger right here for the battery that is included for the truck as well. Whoa! A manual in there. There's a couple other little pieces. We have the side mirrors to attach. These here, I'm not really sure what those are for. Maybe for the hood. We'll figure that out. But yeah, lots of stuff in here. There's all sorts of goodies. Of course, some stickers as well, especially if you want to black out or white out the windows because they are clear. You got stickers for that. There's even a little license plate sticker you can put on there. So cool. Love it. Like I said, the packing was insane. There's lots of little foam pieces wrapped around the body in the box that was nice and soft. 4 clips holding the body in place. 6 pieces of tape, 3 there and 3 over here, holding the whole box. This was actually inside of here, and that was being held in by 6 pieces of tape. Then this plastic wrap was around just the body of the truck with foam pieces inside, and they used the body clips and tape to hold that plastic onto the body itself. So very well packed. And of course, the truck. Now I haven't added the mirrors and other little accessories. I haven't done anything to this, just pulled it out of the box. That's it. Took the plastic wrap off, little foam pieces out, and voila. This is the remote here. Actually, it's a little bit chintzy feeling. I mean, it's huge. The wheel sticks way out here, but that is plastic on the outside of the wheel. No rubber, no foam. There's this little knob here. Looks like it would do something, but it's just there for looks. It does have ATV. Not really sure what that is. I'll have to get into the manual. That's just a little knob. Maybe that's for the throttle. You can turn it down, turn it up. So that could be the throttle adjustment. I'm not sure. Then it also has this FTN key, function key, I guess, but don't know what that's gonna do. Power switch just up and down there. You got your steering reverse and throttle reverse, and then your steering trim and throttle trim for the knobs there. And this takes 4 AA's that are included. Yay! Haven't done any of that yet either, so of course, throttle feels real nice. No scratchiness, very good. Steering actually feels pretty solid too. It's not a good throw, not a far throw on it, so it will be touchy, but it's nice and sturdy feeling inside of there. It's just the remote itself, just it's a funky looking remote. Feels kind of light, I guess because I don't have the batteries in it too. It makes it feel a little bit lighter. I mean, if I had any complaints about anything so far, it would be that the remote just feels a little chintzy. That's it. Other than that, I'm absolutely impressed with everything about this. Like I said, the packing was ridiculous. And, of course, we got this beautiful truck body on here. You can see this bad boy. So they do have this included shackle bumper, and it's already got some holes for the winch mount if you want to do a winch. Love these turn signals up on the hood like that, a little old style. And all these lights are LED ready. It does not come with LEDs installed automatically, but you can add them easily. 4 body posts with mounts and clips. Of course, I took those out to get the plastic off. And then the rear, like we said there, this one's gonna have, again, LED ready. There's holes inside for that. It's already got the chrome bumper on there, but you can take that off and add that plastic bumper that comes with it, so you get that protection. The Coyote logo already on there. A lot of chrome on this too, little chrome clips on the tailgate, which is real nice. Just a good looking body. I like this body a lot. It's one of the main reasons I got this truck. It looks amazing, I think. Oh, yes. So let's put that over here and look at the truck. Oh, whoa, look at that. It comes with its own battery and charger. So this is a true RTR. You can buy this and get it in the mail, and you will have to buy nothing else at all. Just turn it on and go. Obviously, most say to charge this battery first before you take it out. Of course, I just want to test it, so I will plug it in and just make sure the steering and everything works, that everything throttles nice, there's nothing that's not making weird noises, and everything's connected correctly. Comes with rock sliders on the sides, automatic, phenomenal. You can see our Metal Gear servo down there, mounted on the axle. Got the ESC and receiver right here. There's the gearbox, motor hiding down underneath there. Beautiful. And then the battery in the back. So amazing. These tires are great on this. Nice and soft, barely have to squish them with my hands. Beadlock wheels. It only has 5 screws, so not the best, but great tires so far from what I've seen. Some of the better RTR tires that I've gotten on a car. Nice and soft, sticky, foamed or soft. It's gonna work great. fantastic articulation already on this too. We're getting almost 3 or 4 inches at least right there without that front tire lifting up in the front. Beautiful. Yeah, it comes with a 1400 milliamp nickel metal hydride, and it does have the, man, I don't even remember what these plugs are called now. I always use the Dean's plug. I don't like these plugs, so I might switch this out. Or I do have some adapters as well, but there are 2 sizes of these, smaller and large. Traxxas uses the bigger ones, I believe. But I don't know, I just feel like water can get in there and stuff much easier. The T-plug, Dean's plugs just seem so much tighter when you put them on. All right, let's have a look underneath here. Oh, wait, yeah, the shocks. So as you can see, this is how it came with the back shocks are already threaded down, so the springs are a little stiffer. Front ones are almost all the way up, so a little softer. We'll check out, let's see on the other side. Is that the same way? Yep, same way on the other side. They got the front ones loosened up quite a bit, almost all the way loose, and then the back ones are tightened down a little. It's because the battery's in the back. A little extra weight back there, so they just make the spring a little stiffer to hold it up. But either way, I'm going to test it like that and see how I like it. There is plenty of room up here, it looks like, for a battery to go up front as well. If you want to try to modify this and put a tray up here, of course it won't fit a full-size battery, but you could put a decent-sized battery in there and just have all the weight up front if you wanted. These are metal-capped oil-filled chocks, which are great, of course, with any crawler. In this price range, you're expecting some oil-filled chocks on there. And underneath, this is phenomenal. We got huge pumpkins on these axles. They are monstrous compared to some that I've seen. Little tiny drive shafts, but they are metal, which is nice. Metal links connecting everything here. Beautiful. Solid metal links too. Nice connecting spots there. Rotations. Gonna be real quiet too. Hear that? Nothing. Now this spot here isn't smooth. There are some dips in it, but they don't stick out. They go in, but that's still gonna be able to catch stuff. So I might try to find a piece that goes across there. There is some holes right here without screws in them. So maybe there's already a upgrade piece you can buy that just goes across this entire thing, makes it nice and flat and smooth. Same 4-link in the front as well. 4-link metal suspension, metal drive shafts, huge pumpkins. The only thing I'm seeing so far that I'm not a huge fan of, like I said, is the steering servo. It's being mounted on the axle, Carisma, and it also has a plastic steering arm. There you go, all plastic here. So much metal everywhere else. I'm really surprised they don't have a metal arm up front here. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, as far as anything goes on this truck, that would be my only complaint so far, is the servo mounted on the axle, which of course probably is much better because there's less angle for the steering to have to go through when the servo is working. And then that plastic arm across there, and it sticks way out. It's definitely going to bump into stuff. Maybe they did it on purpose, plastic, so that it bends when it bumps, but that is the only downside that I can see to this truck so far, is the plastic arm in front. And then like I said, I just like the steering servos to be mounted. Ooh, there we go, look at that. See those? As I'm pushing down on the servo wiggles with the axle a little. And when that happens, it's actually making these posts spread out. We could definitely use some bracing in between here, looks like. Let's see how the back does. Does that do the same thing in the back? Wow, it kind of does. That's very surprising, actually. There's a lot of flex there in those posts. So again, if I move the battery maybe up front here, maybe a smaller battery, obviously, I can put some cross members on both of these to hold those a little stiffer. But yeah, this is a nice little truck. Very nice, and a true RTR. You don't see them come with batteries for the truck and the remote and a charger. Normally, you gotta do a lot of purchasing after you purchase the truck. Of course, if you're in the hobby, most people have chargers and big batteries, but again, you might have to go get some more double A's, because unless you're like me and have a 16 bay double A charger with rechargeable batteries, you probably just don't have a ton of double A's laying around all the time. So definitely something to invest in if you're big on RC cars and you're planning on buying a few. So that's everything that comes in the box. I'm going to take it out and give it a test run here in a little while. And we'll see how it performs. Thanks for watching. Always like, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification button so you can see when I post new videos, which I do quite often. I'm big on modifying and upgrading. I like to make things just as good as they can be. So we'll soon see how this truck does and what I might want to change. Like I said, I already think I might move the battery forward. I already want to add some supports to the body mounts. But that is a good looking truck. Love the look. Looks like you could put some much larger tires on there too if you wanted to, but these seem really nice. I'm not going to mess with those at all. I think I'm going to add the good bumper to the back as well. The chrome looks nice, but it's just, I'm just afraid I'm going to hurt it. I do a lot of crawling. I got some big roots, and of course with the bark on the tree, it scratches a lot. Take the chrome one off. I'll keep the chrome ones for if I go trail riding with a friend or something, but as far as the crawling that I do around here, I don't want to mess up the bumpers or mess up the body, so I'll put the good bumper on. Of course, got to add the little details as well, with the mirrors on there and some other stuff. And then we'll see how this thing does. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.